me, Greg Mansfield.
Hi, I'm Kelly Mansfield.
And these are our dogs, Hunter and Cooper.
And we have a 6-year-old son, and actually he turns 3 today as well. They're in the house taking naps after kind of a busy morning, which will give us a chance to show you a little bit around our Lance camper.
So yeah, we are blessed to have this, our 1172 Lance truck bed camper. I travel around the country and do tournament bass fishing and often spend 150 to 200 nights a year on the road, and used to, when I first got started, would travel alone, without my family, without Kelly, without friends, and would often be staying in hotels in unsafe areas, and really kind of got burned out pretty quickly and got introduced to the camping lifestyle, and were able to invest in this truck camper, which allows me to pull my boat behind the truck, but more importantly, it allows me to kind of get out and camp and enjoy the experience when I'm out traveling and fishing, getting to, you know, kind of be a part of the lake and the country where we're at a little bit better. And it's been a huge blessing to be able to spend our time in campgrounds as a family together, have our kids travel with us, have Kelly come with, and a lot of times too, we'll end up having a co-angler or friends. Different people travel with us, and having campers and being able to camp at the campgrounds has allowed us to kind of all stay together and have a great experience. So
we'll start with a tour on the exterior of the camper and show you a little bit of our home away from home. One thing we like about this Lance is that we have an onboard generator, which allows us to not have to be hooked up to shore power. We can just hook up, go, and have our power right here.
So one of the things we did when we moved into the ranch here was put in a gravel pad and put in 50 amp power. We often host a lot of different people that kind of come and go throughout the country, so it's nice to have a couple different 50 amp posts. And then this is a key that we travel everywhere in the country with us. A lot of places when you're in campgrounds, you don't know about the electrical power. And this is a surge protector that'll hook in case there's any issues with the power at the campground you're at, or if you do have a storm or another issue, this will protect your camper. This is obviously a big investment. The electrical is probably the biggest part of the investment of the camper, and you want to protect it. This is our surge protector for that.
One other feature we like of the 1172 is a ton of under cargo storage space. We like to store a lot of our big items like our camping chairs, which are a must when you get to a site. A lot of other miscellaneous cords and whatnot, and there's an awesome light up here and just lots of extra room to put those big items.
All right, so one of the final things we want to kind of point out before we head inside and take a look inside the camper, when we go on the road, a lot of times we'll be gone for really long road trips and we'll want to stop overnight, and we have bigger propane tanks with the 1172. You've got 30 gallon instead of 20 gallon, so that makes a big difference, allows you to stay out a little bit longer to have the power. This is actually what powers our generator that Kelly talked about, and then it's what does our heat if we need it inside the camper. So we also have these outdoor speakers, and just one of those features that's a big benefit for this model. All right, so here we are in the inside of our 1172. It's hard to believe. I always laugh all the time that we're standing in the back of my pickup truck and all of this fits in here.
Yeah, Greg's kind of a pretty tall guy. He's about 6'3½", so there is ample room for all of us to be moving around and not having to crouch down at all. So welcome to our kitchen area. We use this area a ton and it's awesome. This comes with a regular microwave. It's also a convection oven. One day we had movies with the kids and actually baked cookies in here, which is kind of fun. 3-burner stove. We have tons of room for coffee maker, bowl, knife set, water pitcher. There's a farmhouse sink, which is huge, and then kind of like a little extension for countertops, which is nice. And then when we hit the road, we totally outfit all of these cabinets with food. So there's tons of room. What's really nice about this camper as well is that they have these lock features on all of the cabinets. So once you close it, it's not going anywhere when you're on the road. So that's our kitchen, heavily used, we love it.
All right, so a few other features of the camper. We've got full satellite HD TV, which is nice on the road. A lot of times, as I mentioned earlier, you know, we're on the road for up to 150 nights a year, so to be able to watch sports, some of your favorite teams, action, and not miss any of that's nice. And then full fridge, full freezer, about almost residential size space, so we can really hit the road with anything that we would need for the week. And then we've got a full bathroom with shower, tub, toilet, sink. It's really a nice feature that this fits in the back of your truck, and when we stop for the night, we've got a place to take a shower or brush our teeth or hit the restroom. So full-size bathroom in this, which is a big benefit.
All right, and here we are. Welcome to the bedroom. Believe it or not, in the back of Greg's truck, In the Lance camper, we have a full queen sized mattress. When you're on the road for 150 days, you definitely want to have something that you can come home to and feel comfortable in.
Yeah, other than that, we have some storage room up here for some clothes, but just real nice to be able to, actually this is a nice feature right here too, to be able to close this. So when we have, a lot of times we won't travel in here like I mentioned earlier when we have both kids, but with one kid, it's nice to be able to close this off and provide a little bit of sectioned off area for both people that are sleeping out in the main area and then here in the cab over portion of the truck. So definitely nice to be able to get a good night's sleep in here. Actually, I often joke, I sleep better in here. We kind of call it like the bear cave once we get that closed off and it's dark in here, but I often sleep a lot of times better in here than I do in the house. And it's one of the benefits of being out on the campground, being out on the road is, just getting to experience that versus sleeping in a hotel. This is such a big upgrade from that it's just a blessing to be able to have something like this and be able to travel around the country, and it makes it a lot more fun to go fishing and be away from the house to have something like this to do it in.
Truck bed campers in general are manufactured to take every square inch available and turn it into usable space. So one thing we like about this area is with the seating chairs. Underneath the chairs are pull-out compartments for anything that you would need, as well as the table lowers to become a bed, which is kind of cool for us when we travel with our boys as well.
So that is our home away from home, our Lance 1172 truck camper. So cool that fits in the bed of our truck and allows us to be able to camp anywhere in the country and really be comfortable while I'm out fishing or traveling with family.
Thanks for coming along for the tour and following along.